So value chain, basically, we want to change from closed proprietary solutions to open run and make a shift in paradigm in network architecture, and basically plus with interoperability. Says it like na there is a value in breaking down a large monolithic environment like a radio access network, and have various companies compete amongst each other and be the best on various modules, hindi lang na yun nga naka-tie up ka sa isang vendor, and while you want a feature from another vendor, you cannot really do it kasi you need to replace everything, which is very expensive. So if you have modularized components in a radio access network, yung at least yung benta, you would have a substantial increase in beneficial technology, kasi pwede ngang mag-develop ka for specific component, and then now you could create and replace that specific module lang and don't have to replace your entire run environment, and then you would have that benefit na. And yung innovations and technologies would really skyrocket, at least yung expected na result with this one, since telcos again tends to be slow, hard to adapt, and waits for the next generation, which is almost a decade before they shift. This would make them faster to adopt various technology. So what's value chain? We know about supply chain, where these are yung mga raw resources, and they would build products and services and then distribute them to customers. Yung driver nito is business, so they are dictating saan tayo kukuha ng raw materials, saan tayo magma-manufacture, saan tayo magte-test, paano natin di-distribute yung products, paano mag-market. So that's the supply chain. Difference between value chain. So I found this article in NetSuite, which practically summarizes and sums up what we need to differentiate supply chain versus value chain. It's the value chain, in comparison to supply chain, where so supply chain driver is yung business. So the value chain is the customer. So you the customer basically would try to figure out ano yung mga services that would be very beneficial sa kanya. And these are basically business management process and market research to check ano yung kailangan ng customer, and we should be able to deliver it as intended. May parang weird lang dito. I mean, if you could actually see Apple, they do have some focus group discussion, but a lot of those stuff na ginagawa nila, they don't really talk to the customer. May saying si Steve Jobs before that the customer doesn't know what they want, so they are creating a product that the customer would want. And yung mga drastic measures na ginagawa nila, laging I wouldn't say advanced or something doon, but they are what's appropriate? Hindi ako makahanap ng adjective for it. So example, if buhay na kayo before, tinanggal nila yung floppy drive sa Mac, parang tas lahat ng mga laptops may mga floppy drives pa. So apinam yung mga tao na ba't natanggal yan? Kailangan natin lahat na may interface yan. Then siguro yung next would be, hindi naman next, but another na mas recent, when they remove yung audio plug sa phones, everyone was up in arms na, hindi, kailangan namin audio plug. But at least yung the reason ni Apple to remove the audio plug was they wanted to create less avenue for water to come in para yung and dust, para mas yung IPX rating ni iPhones and iPads would increase. And also, of course, they're selling dongles and wireless headset, which is more convenient for the customer, less wires, okay, but of course more products for Apple to sell. But yun yung difference between that. So there are various categories in open RAN value chain, where vendors no might be able to figure out na saan ba kami okay dito. So we have chips and related components in semiconductors. We got hardware. And this involves, of course, mga various hardware components ng radio units, antennas, DUs, even small cell devices. If you don't have manufacturing capabilities pero magaling ka mag-develop ng software, no, you could maybe try yung run software. Right? That would be deployed, of course, sa mga hardware, no, or maybe sa cloud. That you could now do virtualized network functions or containerized network functions. No? Another would be maybe you're not good at hardware or software, no, but in cloud architecture you are, or that's your group's expertise, no. So this could be where you would be able to make your mark, no, in Open Run, and either you're experts on various cloud platform or specific cloud platform, and you could you've studied and you said that you could use that on your customers, no, which are telcos. This might be it, or maybe services, no. You don't have any capability on development, no, but you could maintain, no, or monitor your Open Runs deployment and basically augment, no, yung mga various telcos natin. For this, then yeah, this might be a good how do you call this avenue for you, or even system integration and testing. No? Again, it's a service. Papadalang ka nila ng product, testingin mo end-to-end, and you would be able to come out with the result, and then they would decide, no, if this product is useful sa environment nila or they need more spec or lower spec, no, for cost effectivity. Yeah. And of course, last would be R&D, no, development, no. So you could do this, but this is a bit more, I would say, expensive if you're gonna do the hardware component. But a lot of Open Run is also based on open source, especially for the software side, no. Maybe you could have expertise there, no, and how you call this, make a business out of it.